Welcome everyone to another episode of Fallout New Vegas, and today we are in Red Rock Canyon. This is a little bit of a doozy, as you could say. Some of these quests are really glitched. Okay, now we are, here we go. We've met with the Brotherhood, obviously, and everybody else. We're only going to meet the Khans, the great Khans, and see what the story is there. So, apparently they're supposed to be up there somewhere, I think. Now, I've never been here before. I'm not sure what to expect, so let's see. I see there's a couple of these houses around here. Leave it's houses, I don't know. I'm not sure whether these people are going to be hostile or not. Anybody here? No, it doesn't look like I can actually go in there. Is anyone around here? Doesn't seem to be. Hey, somebody walking down there. Okay, now obviously every time we've spoken to one of these factions, they wanted something in return. So let's see what is this supposed to be? Okay, that looks like powder gangers. They're killing the powder gangers. And somebody else. Okay, maybe I should put away my weapon. Okay, well, looks like I'm supposed to go that way. Green Khan. Okay, what are you? Great Khan.
Diane's going nuts trying to find a new contact in the Fiends now that Motor Runner's dead. Morning.
Okay, everybody's pretty friendly. Okay, we can't take anything. I suppose we'll head in here and see what's going on. There's probably the boss living in here.
Those black armored devils might be new to the Mojave, but they're butches like all the rest.
Okay, we've got a kitchen, food stuff. Oh, you must be the bosses.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans?
Okay, well, let's see. Who are you?
Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior.
Okay. Who's this Papa Khan?
Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes, I worry that's poisoned his mind.
Okay, well, that answers the other question. Okay, what do you mean poisoned his mind?
Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider.
Okay, what's your opinion on the NCR?
That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar.
Okay. So if you were in charge of the tribe, you'd fight with the NCR against Caesar if asked?
I suppose if asked I would, but that's a moot point because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere.
Okay, but now, the thing is, I've killed Caesar already.
Until next time.
Okay, so that's the main...
Oh.
That must be the boss man. Carl, let's see.
I've been warned about you. You are perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise.
Who are you?
My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance.
What alliance? And... I don't get it. Caesar's already, gone.
In exchange for great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes.
This game is definitely glitched. What does the Legion want with the Great Khans?
Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
Okay, what is your role?
I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans.
Yeah, this is getting complicated.
Speak then.
Okay, what do you think of the Great Khans?
They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion. Yes, goodbye.
Okay, I don't understand how this Legion came in because they don't exist anymore.
True.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
Okay, okay, who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
Okay, now... I don't want you working with the Legion.
Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
Okay, let's see, what options do we have? Caesar is only using you. He doesn't actually care about the Great Khans. Do you really think Caesar is going to restore your tribe to glory? You will be made slaves. Okay. Because the NCR is the best hope for long-term stability in the region, not Caesar. Okay, let's start with this one. Doesn't care about you.
Doesn't he? Caesar's representative tells a different tale. The glory of the Great Khans will be restored, and once the NCR is pushed back to California, all the land from here to the Colorado will be ours. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The Great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
Well, this is a problem.
You want to hear the story of the Great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we...
Okay.
Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations. Farewell.
To Kaiser.
Okay, now this is
NCR spreads its infection to another town, I hear.
this is a problem.
True to Kaiser.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
Okay. What is it you had in mind?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the Great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
So what now?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him.
Okay, aren't you convinced already if you're having this conversation?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you.
Okay, what would convince Jack and Diane?
You'd have to talk to them, but those two have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around.
Okay, what about Melissa?
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts.
Okay, let's see. I'll see what I can do then.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
Okay, and how do I do that?
Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
Okay, so we need to speak with... Okay, but now where are these other people now? Yeah, Chris. Optional. Okay, so that's yes man I need to speak to. Okay, optional return. Where is this? Oh man, the stuff's exactly the same. See, it's exactly the same. I don't get this. Okay. I'm there. This game is definitely glitched somehow. Who's this? Quarry Junction. I don't understand why this thing is showing me all the way down here. Fort. Vilified. Fort of what? Isn't it? No, that's what's his name? Brother of Steel. There's something very wrong with the game.
Huh?
Great Khan. Okay, where would I find these other people I'm supposed to convince? Okay, these guys don't have names. Okay, let me go back in here again and see. Maybe that's inside here. Okay, Great Khan. Let's see if we can get this guy upset with something.
If we weren't in Khan territory, I would kill you where you stand. Caesar will be avenged.
Oh, now it's all of a sudden picking up that Caesar's gone. Okay, I've been wondering why you didn't petition the Khans for membership as a show of alliance.
Join? Oh, no, I simply couldn't. That is, I'm not worthy of such an honor.
Yeah, right. But surely a warrior in service of glorious Caesar is the equal of any tribe's finest.
Of course I am. That is to say, Caesar has many fine warriors, and I wouldn't wish to compare them to the great Khans.
Okay, this is not going to work, but anyway, let's see what happens.
Win? I wasn't aware we were competing. Yes, goodbye.
Okay. So it looks like I need to get my thing up. Now, where's the rest of these people I'm supposed to speak with? Open door. Okay, it's just oops, no, I don't want to do that. Can't go in there. Okay, so where do I find the rest of these people? Okay, what is this? Or who is this?
That's close enough. What do you want with the Great Khans?
Ah, it's Melissa. Okay. What are you doing up here?
Awaiting a delivery, but it's a no-show. I'm guessing that the death claws in the quarry have something to do with that.
Okay, what kind of delivery?
Supplies to make chems. The NCR is the best source since they're hard to come by anywhere else. We don't really use the chems ourselves, just sell them to anybody with the caps. If it ends up hurting the NCR in the process, that's a bonus.
Okay, let's see. Seems like an odd place to pick up a delivery. Let's talk about something else. Okay, I'll help you with your problem.
Is that right? What's your angle?
A favor for a favor?
Alright, fair enough. You help us out and I'll owe you one. I was expecting a shipment of chemicals. It's usually in a suitcase dropped off in one of the big machines up here. Because of the death clause, I have to assume the suitcase is still in Sloan. Snoop around the place and get it for me.
All these dangerous chemicals.
I wouldn't eat or drink them, but no. They won't explode if you drop them or anything.
Anything else?
Don't kill anybody if you don't have to. I'm a scout and I like to keep a low profile. Like what?
Okay. Let's go.
Don't leave a trail.
Let's go and find your chems. Or delivery. But now where is it? Okay, let's see. Quest. Okay, search. Suitcase, Sloan, chemical supply. Okay, it's just down there. Okay, this must be the guy. Jump Lewis.
You need something?
I'm looking for a suitcase full of chemical supplies for a friend. Know anything?
Ah, yes. I think I know which friend you mean. Even if there weren't death claws in the quarry, there'd still be no delivery. The supplier, a guy in Prim named Tyrone, is a cheating son of a bitch who won't deliver even though he's already been paid in advance.
Okay, let's see. Okay, acquire the chem shipment. Okay, you don't care that you're helping the Great Khans.
I'm just a middleman. The Great Khans are a hard group, and some of them are no good. But they're not all the same. I believe in the NCR, but that doesn't make it right for them to roll over anyone who doesn't want any part of them.
Okay, has Tyrone cheated before?
He's always been shady, but this is the first time he's outright screwed me.
Okay, how do you know Melissa?
She's my daughter. Takes a little too much after her mother, rest her soul. But she's happy with the Great Khans, and that's enough for me.
Okay. I'll pay a visit to Tyrone.
Good luck.
Okay, let's go and find Tyrone. Now which direction is he in? Okay, that's the in Prim, I think he said.
Hey.
There you are.
Hey, what can Tyrone do for you?
Come about the chemical supplies that you owe us?
You trying to get me busted? Keep your damn voice down. Lieutenant Hayes already has his eye on me. Look, I already told Chomps the NCR is getting suspicious of all these misplaced supplies. Bigger risk means bigger cost. 300 caps bigger.
Okay, let's see what options do we have here. I'm sorry, but all these muscles make me hard to hear sometimes. What was that about risk? I say the word and someone else will start at making deliveries to Nevada, not you. Okay. Being known as a deal breaker. Okay, let's do this one.
Never mind. Take the supplies. All yours, friend.
Oh, there we go. Problem solved. Return to Melissa with a Kim shipment. I don't know why this thing is showing me so many different things. Okay, well at least I'm on the right place. Oh, I've got the marker here. Remove the marker. Okay, there we go. Ah, Melissa. There you are.
What do you want now?
I got the chems for you.
You actually came through for us. I didn't expect that. Anyway, the Great Khans pay their debts and don't forget their friends. If you ever come out to Red Rock Canyon, I'll put in a good word for you.
Okay, so
Don't leave a trail.
at least that's a bit sorted out.
Hey,
Okay, let's have a look here. Now we need to convince Melissa to speak out against Caesar. Now I wonder, do I speak to her now or... Let's see.
How's it going?
Okay, Regis says I should talk to you about speaking against the Great Khan's alliance with Caesar.
You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatory.
Did he also tell you women aren't permitted to serve in the Legion?
What? No, What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that?
If the Great Khans join the Legion, you'll be sold as a slave, an officer's wife, if you're lucky.
That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. All right, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance.
Time to go.
Later.
Okay, so that part's done. Okay, now we need to go and find convince Jack and Diane. Anyone home?
NCR spreads its infection to another town, I hear.
Okay, Jack. Diane.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want?
I've been told you're someone I should talk to about stopping Khan's alliance with Caesar.
Hey, it's not like I'm super attached to working with Caesar or anything. But if he'll stop his patrols from harassing my runners, I'm all for it.
Okay, Caesar isn't going to let you run drugs as an ally any more than he supports it now. He hates chems.
I haven't heard anything like that. Do you have any proof?
Okay. Okay, I've got to find proof. I forgot about the proof. No, and finding some would be too much work. Never mind. Okay. Not yet, but I'll find some.
Okay. Come on back when you do.
Okay, okay, see you later.
Bye.
Okay, now, where do I find proof? Okay, there's got to be something around here that I'm supposed to do. Oh, here's it. What's going on here? Anders. Who's Anders?
Please, help me.
Oh, isn't this guy a con? Are you Anders? Jack and I sent me to look for you.
Thank God. Let me down, please.
Okay, I think you're better off where you are. Hang around, I'll be back. Okay.
Thanks for getting me down from that cross. I owe you one.
Okay. Who did this to you?
A Legion patrol caught me trying to cross the river. When they found the, package I was carrying, they strung me up there.
You're smuggling?
Well, not exactly. More like trying to expand our markets. I heard there was a lot of untapped territory down south, but the Legion caught me.
Okay,
So long.
Okay, well I take it that's the proof. Okay, that Anders guy should have probably pitched up by now.
Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what. I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up.
I'll take the caps.
Here you go, you've earned these.
So about the alliance with Caesar's Legion?
Anders got back a little while before you did. He told me what happened. If that's how the Legion treats my people, I don't want any part of them.
Okay. Let's see what else we got here. That's
Bye.
done. Can accept your helpful nature. Okay. So we've got Melissa on our side and we got Jack and Diane. I suppose we need to go speak to that other guy now as well. Let's see, yeah. Okay, return. Yes, man, no. Where's this thing? Caesar will annihilate the great Khans. No. Okay, we got a marker there. That's just taking me to the fort. Maybe we need to go and speak with,
Hey, welcome to Red Rock Canyon. Since you've done so much for the Great Khans, Papa Khan told me to let you know you can buy weapons at our armory. You can find it in the basement of the burned-out old building at the mouth of the canyon.
Oh, okay. That's nice of them. Just thinking, do they want me to go all the way to the fort?
I understand you've been talking to the great Khans about breaking their oaths to Great Caesar. I would call that unwise.
Well, you tried to kill me already.
Yes, goodbye.
Okay, you're not saying anything. See.
It's good to have you here. What can I do for you?
Let's see if you've got anything else to say.
What do you want to know?
Nah, nothing. Okay.
Suit yourself.
It looks like I'm gonna have to go to the
Until next time.
Go to the fort. Okay, so we're heading to.
I heard from one of Melissa's runners that check-coded bastard
What's
got
this?
thrown out on his ass.
Ah, Cole's journal. How do I get into that locker? Close the door.
What?
Bad
Craft?
guys won't see us coming.
I heard from one of Melissa's runners that check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ass.
Okay, let's see if this is gonna work.
True to Kaiser.
Diane's going nuts trying to find a new contact in the Fiends now that Motor Runner's dead.
Bring evidence to Cole's plane to Papa. Okay. They didn't see me take it. And it'll make my things...
You don't give up, do you?
Ugh, seriously?
Away, Kaiser! Die, coward! Watch out!
Stand still. Where's that Papa guy? Can you stand still for a second? Dude.
Whoa!
Mark, what are you guys running around for? Why is Cole dead?
More of my advisors are starting to talk openly of breaking our alliance. I wonder where that idea is coming from.
Okay, why is it not letting me talk to him about this thing?
Farewell.
Hold on, there's something funny going on here now. Okay, bring evidence to Cole's plane, to Papa Khan, find evidence. Okay, so I gotta speak. No man, what is going on here? This thing is still showing me the fort.
Diane's going nuts trying to find a new contact in the Fiends now that Motor Runner's dead.
NCR spreads
What?
its infection to another town, I
Hey.
hear.
Okay, where's
You're becoming quite the political agitator. I can't say I'm displeased.
It's not giving me any new options.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's got anything to say.
You've been doing good things for us. Don't think I haven't noticed. What can I do for you?
Okay. I think
Farewell.
I think we're just gonna have to go down to the fort.
Hey.
Where's
I
the
heard
exit?
from one of Melissa's runners that chick...
Death to profligate. Had enough?
Tag me. I need a doctor bag.
Okay, I'm done playing with you
You
guys.
sure you know what you're doing?
Well, I'm trying to figure out why all these people are here if I took care of them before. Okay, something about Wither's slave. I've got to find someone with Wither's slave. They're all slaves. Okay, I need to get up there. Those are kids. What's down there? Gate. Okay, well, let's just go in here and see what happens.
Let's kick.
I knew it.
What's going on now?
All I'm doing is pissing him off.
Come on!
Someone's looking to catch their chips early.
Yeah, tell me about it. Anti-venom, water.
That how you want to play, huh?
Who's this? Anthony, Sergeant Teddy. Okay, I'm not sure who that is. Legion
Think they
veteran.
ran?
Okay, I don't know what's going on here.
Die, profligate.
Where is this guy? And there's something about a slave thing I'm supposed to find.
Had enough?
Now I have. Please don't tell me that Caesar's still alive.
And then the
No, there's nobody here. Okay, but the proof we need, I'm assuming, is over here. Legion Slave Ledger. Okay. So there's the evidence. Okay, now let's find out what else is down here. Oh, there's the one guy.
Something else you wanted?
Have a look at this book.
Let me see. My God, this is even worse than I thought. Okay, you have my support. I'll tell Papa the Alliance is a bad idea.
Okay.
Until next time.
Now, where's Papa? He's inside, yeah, I'll take it. I think.
What?
Papa Khan, the big man.
All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all.
Okay, I've come to ask Great Khans to break their alliance with Caesar's Legion. Yes.
I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all.
That's not.
But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory?
Okay, let's see. What options do we have? Okay, I can't do that one. I don't have enough speech. Any idea where I might look to find such imposition from the past?
The followers of the apocalypse keep many records of the past. It's been a long time since we associated with them, but they might have something. Until you do find me something, though, know that I still plan to lead the great Khans to fight for Caesar.
Better to live without glory than die pointlessly, if you ask me. Okay, I don't quite get it.
Farewell.
Let's see, what does the quest say here? Man, these guys are really giving me the runaround. Talk to the followers of the apocalypse about the great Khans. Breaking the lines, bring evidence of Cole's plane to Papa Khan. Now, I already got the book, so why am I not giving it to him? This is Cole's, or it was Cole's footlocker. Healing powder. Okay, what else we got here? Water.
Good to see you again.
Where's Cole? Shit, he doesn't have anything.
Hello.
NCR spreads its infection to another town, I hear.
Okay, let's see if we can speak to him again.
Ah, you're back. What else do you need?
No, it's not giving me any other options.
Farewell.
It's starting to feel like tensions are coming to a boil. There will
Okay.
be a full scale.
Let's see, I'm supposed to do something here. I don't know what the... Okay, world map. I'm there. And I need to go... somewhere here for something. Let's see. I think I'm supposed to talk to somebody here.
Morning.
Who is this? Who are you?
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
Okay, I'm looking for someone that could inspire the great Khans. Know of anything like that?
The Great Khans. Oh, you mean those raiders that used to clash with the Vegas tribes? Yes, some years back we taught them reading, writing, basic science. We hoped they would use it to make medical supplies, but they turned to drugs. I was never much involved in the cultural side of that project, but Ezekiel was.
Okay, who is Ezekiel?
He's a member of the followers like myself, but his particular field is pre-war history and tribal culture. I do recall him being fascinated by the Khans. He kept going on about parallels to some ancient historical empire or another.
Okay, where can I find him?
He rarely stops in here these days. You'd do best to look for him out in the wastes east of New Vegas. He's always looking for new tribes to study.
Okay.
Was there something else you needed?
Let's see, supplies. No. I'm just looking for... What's his name? Okay, so where is this guy? Hey, talk to Ezekiel. I'm assuming this is Ezekiel. Let's see what he's got to say. Oh, there's the man I'm looking for.
You look like someone with a question. What can I do for you?
Okay, Julia Farkas said you might know something about the Great Khans.
Oh my, yes. They're a fascinating tribe with a long and unfortunately tragic history. Their original incarnation, much farther out west, was almost completely wiped out by one of those itinerant heroes so common in the post-war years. Then, of course, the new Khans suffered a similar fate. Some say at the hands of the same hero, though of course the dates are all wrong for that.
Okay, can I get the abridged version?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I do tend to get wrapped up in my own theories and forget that not everyone finds them as fascinating as I do. Here, I salvaged this book from an old library. It's a history of people called the Mongols. I think that's what the Khans built their culture on.
Yes,
You
it
should
is.
read it. It's fascinating stuff.
Okay, well, it seems that's all we needed. So now we can head back to the Khans. Hey, Papa Khan, I got some good news for you.
Ah, you're back. What else do you need?
Okay, have a look at this book if you want to see what your tribe could be.
This is exactly the kind of symbol the Khans could unite behind. We'll begin readying the camp to move. As soon as Caesar makes his move, we'll depart. We will make ourselves strong again, and we shall conquer.
Okay, I wish you the best. As long as you aren't fighting for Caesar, I don't care what you do. Sounds wise, I wish you the best.
If you should ever tire of wandering alone, seek us out. You might just have the makings of a great Khan yourself.
Okay, is that it? Looks like it's it. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, let's see here. Inform Yes Man that you convinced the Great Khans to leave the Mojave. Okay, now we can actually end this and go speak to Yes Man. Yeah, there it is.
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
Okay, Yes Man.
Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else?
Okay, let's talk about the tribes.
Please, go on.
I convinced the Great Khans to leave the Mojave.
Maybe they'll be devoured by giant scorpions. All sorts of things can happen to them out there. That's 3 down, 2 to go.
Okay, I know about the hunters to know I want to live alone.
You got it. I won't say another word about them. That's 4 down, just 1 to go.
Okay, Brotherhood. Okay, I know the Brotherhood, I want them left alone.
Okay, consider them forgotten, along with the projections that predict they'll be our biggest enemy. Forgotten! That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Oops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
Okay, let's see. Okay, what options? Okay, why did Mr. House want Kimball kept alive? I'm on good terms with the NCR, they'll let me help protect him. I don't care what happens to Kimball. Okay, let's see what this one says.
Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers.
Okay, well, I'm on good terms with them, so...
Great! A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest.
Okay, what will the override module let you do?
I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network. I'm talking direct tactical control of dozens of Securitrons at fast distances. That might come in handy. It's probably a good thing that you blew up those hundreds of Securitrons over at the fort. Controlling hundreds might have been confusing.
Okay.
Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Okay, jeez. Okay, so next time we are doing this. Wow. Let's get out of here. Okay, well guys, that's gonna be the end for today. We met the Great Khans and followed their story. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.
Someone got Mr. House. The strip's going to change. I'd bet on it.